Yes. Okay, I'm ready whenever.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week basketball broadcast, heard exclusively online at KOFO.com. Tonight, the Anderson County Bulldogs host the Central Heights Vikings. Our Game of the Week basketball coverage is brought to you by Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kramer Pharmacy, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Kansas State Bank. Game of the Week coverage is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Luke Queen for tonight's KOFO Game of the Week.
But they are currently holding the 6th seed in that sub-state with that 3-12 record, trying to get a couple victories here, close out this season, see if they can improve that seeding just a little bit. A couple teams just sitting right ahead of them in the 4 and 5 seed spots. They might be able to even move up a little bit. Anderson County, on the other hand, is trying to hold on to their current seeding. They're currently the 2 seed in the Burlington sub-state. Wellsville sits atop that sub-state bracket right now. Anderson County trying to get to host a game there in the first round of their sub-state before moving on to Burlington for the semis and the finals there possibly. But coming off the heels of the loss last night, looking to get things back on track, and as they sit at 9-7 on the year again. Central Heights 3-12 on the year, dropped a close one last night to Linden, and looking to get things righted as they're trying to fight for those seeds. Late February basketball. He's got 3 more games after tonight. Central Heights, they have a game Friday night, again Monday and Tuesday next week, trying to catch up from some weather issues that they've had throughout the year. Anderson County tonight, Friday, next Tuesday and Friday to close out the season for the Bulldogs. But it's going to be a busy week here on the Game of the Week. We were here with you last night at Anderson County. Got back here tonight against Central Heights. We'll have game from Central Heights on Friday night, so we'll get to know the Vikings really well over the next week. Vikings coming in 3-12, Anderson County 9-7. We're going to take our first timeout. It'll be a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for action from here at Anderson County High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit at ottawaherald.com.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
And welcome back here to Anderson County High School. Again, Luke Queen bringing you the action here as the Central Heights Vikings have traveled down 59 Highway to take on the Bulldogs of Anderson County High here this evening. A non-league matchup for these two schools, but they still, all these ball games count towards the seedings of postseason games. Central Heights at 3-12 on the year. The girls currently the 6th seed in the Linden Substate. Anderson County, they are 9-7 on the year, just percentage points ahead of Osage City for the 2 seed in the Burlington 3A Substate. Central Heights in 2A. These two teams, obviously, that is what they're looking at, is to try and get those seedings improved here this evening, as they both coming off of a loss last night. Central Heights has lost 3 of their last 4 ball games. Anderson County winners of 2 of their last 3. Central Heights last tasted victory back on the 31st of January. They defeated Jayhawk Lynn by the final of 36-28 that night. Lost to Marvinton Valley, Waverly, and Linden in the next 3 contests. Anderson County, again, winners of 2 of their last 3. They were defeated last night at the hands of Wellsville, 69-55. Prior to that, back on February the 11th, defeated Osawatomie when they went on the road to Osawatomie 57-45, and then won at Iola 43-37 prior to last night's defeat at the hands of Wellsville. Wellsville had a 25-point lead in that ballgame entering the 4th quarter. Anderson County had no quit in them, that's for sure. They cut the lead down to 12 with just over 3 minutes to go in the ball game, but Wellsville managed to finish it out, getting that 14-point victory. Central Heights, on the other hand, been struggling to score on the season, just averaging over 30 points a ball game, 30.5 points. They dropped one to Linden last night. Garnett, Anderson County, on the other hand, is averaging just under 52 points a game, so they'll look to try and speed up Central Heights, and Central Heights will try to slow down the pace and keep themselves in it. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and be ready for action from here at Anderson County High School in Garnett. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our 4th visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time. The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, accounting, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
And welcome back here to Anderson County High School. Luke Queen with you at the game of the week. Central Heights and Anderson County here this evening. The girls opening up action. They're going through the starting lineups here as we speak. From my spot, I am having to kind of pick them up as we go along here. So I'm trying to pick up on that. I know for Central Heights starting lineup for the Lady Vikings here this evening. Senior 5'4", number 3, Haley Reimer. Senior 5'3" point guard, number 4, Abby Brown. 5'7" sophomore, number 11, Lily Meyer. 5'3" sophomore, number 13, Taryn Compton. And 5'8" junior, number 15, Cheyenne Higby. So Reimer, Brown, Meyer, Compton, and Higby, the starting lineup for Central Heights. For Anderson County, their starting lineup, number 2, a 5'3" senior, Maya Corley. 5'5" senior, number 3, Autumn Eward. 5'10" junior, number 5, Callie Foltz. 5'11" junior, number 20, Katie Schmidt. And a 5'5" junior, Raina Jasper. So the starters for Anderson County. It's senior night here in Garnett for the Anderson County seniors. Maya Corley and Autumn Ewert, the two seniors on the roster for Anderson County out of the 15 upperclassmen on the roster. Just two seniors, one sophomore, and juniors listed on the roster for Anderson County. So a team that is playing well this year and is looking like they've got a bright future next year. In for Central Heights, Reimer, Brown, Lily Meyer, Compton, and Cheyenne Higby. Higby in the middle to jump against Foltz. Foltz wins the tip, and quickly a timeout called here. Autumn Ewert going to check out. Ewert, a big brace on her left knee, and I believe is out for the season and will be unable to play. So it was good that she was able to get on to the court, and Ewert able to get out there and be on the floor. She's getting checked out immediately. Big round of applause here as she's checked out. Checking into the ball game for her is Brooklyn Kurtz, a 5'9" sophomore. Ewert also big sportsmanship shown by Central Heights as Coach Doug North and the entire Central Heights team went over to shake Ewert's hand as she came off the floor. Anderson County in possession here. Maya Corley in the right corner. A 2-3 zone by the Lady Vikings. She'll put it out top to Jasper. Back over to Corley along the right side. Corley to the high post to Schmidt. Down low inside to Foltz. Ball knocked away. Haley Reimer comes away with the steal. She'll hand it off to Abby Brown. So Brown will bring it across the timeline for the Vikings to Lily Meyer, now to Haley Reimer. Reimer along the left wing. Out top, Meyer thought about the three. Now we'll give it back to Reimer and over to Taryn Compton. Compton dribbles to her left. Gives it back to Abby Brown. Brown out to Meyer. Central Heights working it around the top of the key here. Reimer on the drive. She's going to pull up, has it knocked away and taken away by Raina Jasper. Jasper driving quickly the other way. Goes by Lily Meyer, puts a shot up off the glass and in. Jasper, the first points of the night. And Anderson County comes out in a three-quarter court press here. Central Heights able to break that and the Bulldogs quickly back out of the pressure. Reimer dribbling out top, gets a screen from Higbee, kicks it over to Brown. Brown on the drive to her right, goes up, a whistle and a foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. It's going to be a blocking foul called against Schmidt of Anderson County. So Brown going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw by Brown is up and good. Katie Schmidt's first personal foul, the first team foul. And the second one from Abby Brown is also good. Central Heights gets back in the 2-3 zone. Jasper brings it across the timeline along the left wing, kicking it over to Schmidt. Now in the corner to Kurtz, going to get it down inside to Foltz. Double team there. Foltz kicks it back out. Kurtz has a look at a three. It rattles around the rim, no good. Rebound picked up there by Foltz, and a whistle and a foul. Going to go against Cheyenne Higbee. It's going to be the first personal on Cheyenne, the first team foul. Anderson County retains possession underneath their own basket. Ball sent into Jasper. Jasper hit 4 3-pointers in the fourth quarter last night. Callie Foltz on the inside, makes a nice move. Shot up off the glass is good. And 4-2 is the score. Meyer will bring it across the timeline. Works to her left. Picks up her dribble. Now kicks it over to Abby Brown. Brown able to get by the first defender. Driving in. Off the glass too strong, but a rebound Cheyenne Higbee. Let's get it over to Compton. 3-pointer. A little bit too strong. Rebound Jasper. Raina Jasper coming down the right side. Now slows it up to set up the Anderson County offense. Jasper needs a little bit of help. Able to get it over to Corley. Corley driving to her left. And a whistle and a carrying violation here. Looks like Corley rotated her hand a little bit too much. Turns it over to Central Heights. Now the pass intercepted by Anderson County on the pressure. Going to get it to Foltz. Foltz and a whistle and a foul here. A blocking foul. Compton tried to cut in front of Foltz there, but just about a half a step slow. Compton will be called for her first, the second on Central Heights. Ball into Jasper in the left corner. She's going to drive baseline. Shut off there, double teamed, able to kick it back out to Foltz. Now swung around the top of the key. Corley kicks it over right side. Jasper thought about the three. Now she'll slow it down. Kicks it to Corley. Corley will have a look at a three, and the shot is up and in. Nice shot there by Maya Corley. Lead up to 5, 7-2 here. 3 minutes gone by in quarter number one. Lily Meyer breaks through the pressure. Trap pass intended for Higbee, stolen away by Schmidt. She gets it off over to Jasper, and Anderson County looks to push. Jasper able to get a drive in, and shot up off the glass is good. And a quick 30-second timeout going to be called here by Doug North for Anderson County, for Central Heights. So a quick 9-2 run here to start out for Anderson County. Substitution coming in for Central Heights is Addie Froggett, a 5'6" sophomore, checking into the ball game here for the Vikings. Coach Doug North calls a quick timeout, tries to get his girls regrouped here and ready for that full court pressure Anderson County is bringing out. Also checking into the ball game for Anderson County, or for Central Heights, is Taylor Christian, a 5'6" freshman, checking into the ball game. So Meyer, Compton, Christian, Froggett, and Higbee on the floor. Pass stolen away there nicely by Foltz. She kicks it over to Corley, and Corley puts it up off the glass for two. Meyer will take it across the timeline, get it to Compton. Karen Compton on the drive. She's going to put it up off the glass a little bit too strong. Pressured there by Foltz. The rebound comes down to Jasper, who drives quickly the other way. Scott Corley, who kicks it to Kurtz. She'll take the 15-foot elbow jumper, and it's up and in. First bucket for Kurtz on the evening. Brooklyn Kurtz with two. It's 13-2 here quickly in the first quarter. Checking into the ballgame, Mara Lutz for Anderson County. And Ellie Pedro also checking into the Bulldog lineup. Ball coming in the far corner. A tough angle as Froggett was trying to find Lily Meyer there. Ball was out in the very corner, and it is a tough angle to get in, especially against full court pressure. Now Anderson County will have a chance to get it in. They get it into Jasper. Back to Pedro, who has a look at three. It's just a little bit short, and the rebound brought down by Taryn Compton. Compton going to go, and a whistle and a foul. Here's going to go against Maya Corley. She reached in as Compton was dribbling it up the sideline. First foul on Corley. It's the second foul on the Bulldogs. Pass into the backcourt to Lily Meyer. She's guarded there by Jasper. Gets it across to Christian. Christian gets a screen from Higby over to Meyer. Now to Taryn Compton. Vikings will work it across around the top of the key. Pass a little bit behind its intended target. Addie Froggett will go out of bounds. The turnover gives the ball back to the Bulldogs. 3:30 remaining here in quarter number one. Anderson County on top 13-2. Pedro down inside to Foltz. She gets it down to Lutz. Lutz shot up off the glass, no good. She gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up as she's going down. A whistle and a foul. The shot's no good, but Lutz is going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on number 24, Addie Froggett for Central Heights. The third team foul, first on Addie. Lutz's first free throw is too strong off the back rim, no good. So Lutz will toe the strike for the second. Shot on the way. This one is good. So Lutz into the scorebook with her first point there. Meyer down the sideline. Gets it up to Higby. Higby trying to find Compton, but the pass stolen away there by Corley as she was unable to get her feet set underneath her there, shuffling as she tried to intercept that pass and turn quickly the other way. So gives it right back to Central Heights. The Vikings will have it underneath their own basket. Froggett going to trigger it in. She's got Meyer in the corner. 16-footer on the way, too strong. Long rebound chased down by Corley. Corley will dribble it up into the front court. Now slows it down, gets it over to Jasper. Jasper quickly inside. Foltz up off the glass. Too strong, no good. But a whistle and a foul again against Central Heights is going to send Callie Foltz to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul is on Froggett again, her second. Foltz first free throw a little bit too strong. Rattles off the back rim and out, no good. Haley Reimer will check in. She's going to replace Lily Meyer. Second from Foltz is again too strong. Rebound brought down by Cheyenne Higby. Let's give it over to Taryn Compton, who will run the point guard duties here for Central Heights. Chris Jones, left side, tries to find the cut of Higby. Pass stolen away there, and then a whistle and a traveling violation called against Anderson County. The ball will stay here with Central Heights underneath their own basket. Again, Froggett to trigger it in. Tries to get it into Christian. Nice catch there. She's going to turn and have a shot. It was partially blocked, and it'll go out of bounds, staying with Central Heights. Abby Brown up off the bench. She'll check back into the ballgame. Entering the ballgame for Anderson County, number 13, Cameron Simpson will check in. Ball stolen away by Anderson County on the inbounds. Quickly up front, it's Jasper. She lays it up, no good, and Abby Brown is there for the rebound. And a whistle and a foul. A little shove there after the rebound. It'll go on Simpson, who just checked into the ballgame. Froggett going to pass it in, gets it into Higby. Higby going to try a long pass looking for Brown, stolen away by Pedro. She gets it to Jasper. Drive, shot up off the glass is good. Jasper now has 6 points here, and a whistle and a timeout called by Central Heights. It's a full timeout. We'll take them with them with 2:13 remaining here in the first quarter. It's Anderson County 16, Central Heights 2. Back in 60 seconds, you'll listen to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting our local schools. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen. Not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Back underway here in Anderson County. Central Heights trying to break the press. Throws one across half court, trying to get it in the direction of Haley Reimer, but a little bit too tall for her. Will go out of bounds, and the turnover gives the ball back to the Bulldogs. Jasper out top, being guarded by Brown. She works to her left, gets along the baseline, able to find a little bit of a seam. Shots up off the glass is good. Raina Jasper now has 18-2. Minute 45 remaining in the first half. Central Heights able to break the pressure, but again, there's Anderson County stepping in the way of a pass into the post. Stolen away. Simpson back over to Jasper. She get into the middle of the lane. Kicks it back out. Simpson has a look at a long two. No good off the glass. Offensive rebound by Anderson County. The stick back no good. This time, Christian will come down with the rebound. Hands off to Abby Brown. Works it along the right side. Gets a little bit of a screen. She's going to pull it from about 6 feet. A little bit too strong, but Cheyenne Higby with the offensive rebound. She kicks it back out. Cheyenne had an opportunity to take it up quickly, but kicked it back out, and Central Heights will reset the offense. Brown was on the drive. A whistle and a foul there is going to be called against Ellie Pedro, her fourth team foul. Cheyenne Higby will check out. Lily Meyer back in for Central Heights. 60 seconds remaining here in quarter number one. All in. Haley Brockes with a look at three, just a little bit too firm off the back rim, and the rebound brought down by Anderson County. Jasper again on the drive to her left. Shut down along the baseline, kicks it out. Pedro with an 18-footer on the way, no good. Brockes rips down the rebound for Central Heights. Gives it off to Abby Brown, who will bring it into the front court. Over to Meyer, down to Brockes, along the left wing. Out top again to Meyer, swung around to Reimer, and back into Meyer. Meyer went on the drive there, but drug her pivot foot. Whistle and a traveling violation called against Meyer. We'll turn it over to Anderson County. 24 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We'll see if the Bulldogs wait, but they quickly go inside to Callie Foltz, who will put it up off the glass for two. Second bucket of the game for Foltz. Brown able to break the pressure. She'll give it up to Brockes. On the drive, goes up, blocked out of bounds there by Pedro for Anderson County. It'll stay with Central Heights. 5.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Meyer gets it into Brown. Abby Brown going to take the 12-footer, rolls around the rim and out, no good. Meyer gets the rebound, and Central Heights unable to get a shot off to end the quarter. So we reached the end of quarter number one. Central Heights 2, Anderson County 20. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
This is Craig Dangle of Dangle and Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle and Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
And welcome back here to Anderson County High School, getting ready for play here in quarter number 2. The Bulldogs all over the Vikings in quarter number 1. It's Anderson County 20 and Central Heights 2 as we get ready to open up the second quarter. Abby Brown brings it across the timeline. Lily Meyer over to Bailey Brockus in the corner. Vikings swinging around. Now they're going to try and get Lily Meyer on the baseline cut. Shut down there, but kicks it out. Abby Brown, a look at a 3 all around the rim, just rolls out. Meyer able to get the loose ball rebound. Tried to get it out to Brown. Stolen away there by Foltz. And a nice job by Abby Brown coming up from behind to poke that away and get the steal. And Anderson County, or Central Heights get back on the offensive end. Vikings will work it around, find Abby Brown about 8 feet along the baseline, kicks it across court. Reimer with it along the right wing. Out top to Brockus, now back to Brown. He's got Haley Reimer on the baseline cut, shut down nicely there by Schmidt. Able to get it back out to Brown, but poked away by Jasper. Turnover gets the ball back to Anderson County. They're going to go down to Foltz in the block quickly. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound by Schmidt. Kicks it out to Corley. Now around Jasper. She'll look at a 3. This off the rim, no good. And a rebound going to be called a held ball on the rebound. I think the officials sometimes get a little bit too quick on that held ball there. Christian, 2 players had it when it was up at its peak, but Christian quickly took it away. But now the ball will stay with Anderson County on the alternate possession. Kurtz, 15-footer from the elbow, is up and good. Second bucket of the night for Brooklyn Kurtz. Quickly the other way. It's Abby Brown under a little bit of pressure there from Foltz, but able to get this shot up off the glass and in. 22-4, Anderson County on top here. Foltz gets it down into Smith. Tough catch. Shot up off the glass. Too strong. Rebound brought down by Compton. Gives it over to Brown. Abby Brown will bring it across the timeline. Doubled out there coming. And hounded by Jasper. Able to break the pressure there. Pass intended for Lily Meyer. A little bit too tall there as Brown was, again, double teamed. Kind of a run and jump trap there employed by Anderson County. Forces the turnover. Jasper into the front court. Kicks it over to Corley. Corley double teamed by Meyer and Thompson, and a whistle and a foul going to be called here on Taryn Compton. It'll be her second personal foul, the 15th foul on the Vikings. Corley, and he got past the front hip there of Compton, and Taryn unable to get back around into the defensive position. Corley along the left wing. Looks underneath, now dribble back out top. She's going to try a lob pass into Foltz, but nobody there. And now a whistle and a 3-second violation. Foltz had position quickly. Pass a little bit late, knocked away. And Central Heights gets the whistle and the violation there. We'll give the ball back to the Vikings. Brown cross court. Compton tried to dump it back off to Lily Meyer there, but Meyer had not established in the front court yet, so an over and back violation will give it right back to the Bulldogs. Simpson Cross-court pass to Pedro. Down in the block to Lutz. Back out top to Simpson. Now over to Jasper. She'll drive in. Has it knocked away, but able to maintain possession. Kicks it over to Lutz. Lutz with a little 6-footer is up and good. Mara Lutz has 3. And the lead is back out to 20, 24-4. Meyer along the left side tries to get it down into Haley Reimer. She's able to shot up. No good, partially blocked, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Haley Reimer to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be called on Ellie Pedro. It's her second. 5th team foul on Anderson County. First shot by Reimer is no good. Reimer toes the stripe for her second. Shot on the way. A little bit too strong around the rim and out. No good. Rebound by Lutz. Gets it up to Jasper. Now to Pedro. Pedro has a look at a 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. A nice shot by Ellie Pedro. Her first bucket of the night. And the lead is out to 23. Now a little bit of a half-court trapping defense here from Anderson County, and they'll slot back into a kind of a 3-2 zone. Compton drives the baseline, kicks it across court to Reimer. Now out to Lily Meyer. Meyer going to drive to her left. Back out to Reimer. Reimer tries a cross-court pass. Foltz able to get up and get a hand on that, knock it away. The other way come the Bulldogs. Shot by Jasper. A little bit too strong, and the loose ball rebound will go out of bounds off of Anderson County. Meyer will get it into Brown. Gabby Brown, now the Bulldogs drop out of their half-court trap. They're going to go into a 2-3 zone here. Reimer gives it over to Lily Meyer. Meyer thought about a 3, now kicks it back out to Reimer. Pass back over to Meyer. Tough catch there. She'll drive baseline to Compton. Compton with a long shot. Her toe was on the line there, so it's just a 2, but a good shot there from Taryn Compton. Her first bucket of the night. Simpson with it. Cross court to Pedro. Pedro, tough pass down into Lutz. Her shot partially blocked. She tried to kick it back out to Simpson, and the pass stolen away by Abby Brown. On the run, Brown with a little floater off the back rim, too strong. Rebound brought down by Foltz. Oh, gets knocked free, and a collision out near midcourt as Foltz and Reimer bow into each other there, and the whistle and the foul will go against Callie Foltz. First personal foul on Foltz, 6th team foul. Rockets will check in for Meyer. A couple substitutions checking on here for Anderson County as Kurtz and Schmidt will check back into the ball game. Kurtz comes out as kind of a 1-2-1-1 trap here. Abby Brown brings it across the timeline. Haley Reimer right side into the corner to Brockes. Now the Vikings look to swing it around the top of the key. Taryn Compton going to drive to her right. Double team coming. Pass intended for Reimer, stolen away by Schmidt. She'll give it off over to Corley. Corley down to Jasper. Her shot up off the glass is up and good. Jasper the first to go into double figures. She now has 10. The lead is back to 23, 29-6. 2:40 remaining here in the first. Brockes with it. She gives it to Higbee. Higbee drives baseline. Shut off nicely there by Schmidt. Has to kick it back out to Brockes. She tries to get it off to Abby Brown, but stolen away by Jasper. Her layup too strong, but Kurtz comes in and cleans it up for Anderson County. And another full timeout going to be called here by Central Heights. We'll take it with them, a 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season. Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com.
In the first half, it's Anderson County 31 and Central Heights 6. Lily Meyer, Abby Brown, Addie Froggett, Jaden Creaky, and Taylor Christian on the floor for Central Heights. Pass intended for Meyer, a little bit too wide there. Creaky tried to find her on the left wing. Just a little bit out of her reach there, and the turnover gives it back to Anderson County. Jasper brings it across the timeline. She's got Pedro, Corley, Kurtz, and Schmidt on the floor with her. Jasper just dribbling out top between the circles, trying to get a set play here. High post to Schmidt. Quadruple team there. Passes out of it. Ellie Pedro has a look from three. A little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. It's down on the floor. We're going to have an alternate possession here, and it's going to go to to Central Heights on the alternate possession. Cameron Simpson going to check in. She'll replace Raina Jasper for Anderson County. Another substitution coming in here. Abby Lichtai will check into the ball game. Number 34, 5'8" junior will check in for Anderson County. Brown across the timeline, kicks it on the baseline to Froggett. Back out to Brown. She's going to drive, put it up off the glass, no good. Abby Brown gets her own offensive rebound, goes back up, no good. But a whistle and a foul is going to send Abby Brown to the free throw line. The 7th team foul on Anderson County, and the foul is going to go on Ellie Pedro, which is her 3rd personal foul. Brown first free throw on the way is good. Brown toes the stripe for the second. Second free throw on the way, also good. Abby Brown 4 for 4 from the line here in the first half. Haley Reimer will check in for Brown. Kurtz checks back into the ball game. She'll replace Pedro, who picked up her 3rd personal foul. Drive here by Corley, kicks it out. Kurtz has a look at three. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Picked up by Schmidt. Schmidt just takes it straight up off the glass and in. Nice job there by Katie Schmidt. Ball was loose on the floor. She reached down, picked it up, and then went straight up and put it off the glass. Creaky with it out top. Double teamed out there. Gets it over to Haley Reimer along the left wing. Reimer has it poked away. It'll stay with Central Heights, but out of bounds deep in the corner. Kind of a tough angle to pass it in from here, but Lily Meyer will trigger it in for the Vikings. Gets it into Froggett down in the post. Shot up, partially blocked there. Creaky able to get the rebound. Tried to get it to Addie Froggett, but deflected out of bounds by Anderson County. So again, it will stay with the Vikings. Get it into Lily Meyer, over to Creaky. Back to Meyer. Meyer, double team coming, gets it off to Creaky. Creaky into the left wing to Reimer. Back to Lily Meyer along the right side. High post, Christian. So Rice works it around. Lily Meyer has a look at a three. It's on the way, and it is good. First bucket for Lily here this evening. It's a three-pointer. Trims the lead down to 22 at 33-11. Corley guarded closely by Creaky. Had it poked away momentarily, but able to get it back. Ball inside to Schmidt. She kicks it back out. Simpson at the buzzer, and it is good. So Simpson pulls the trigger right at the buzzer there. I wasn't sure if anybody really knew how much time was left, but Cameron Simpson hits the three, and it sends us to halftime with Anderson County on top of Central Heights, 36-11. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you some halftime statistics from here at Anderson County High School, where I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Contest where the Bulldogs lead over the Vikings by a score of 36-11. It was a 20-2 lead at the end of the first half, or the first quarter. Just a 16-9 Anderson County run in quarter number 2 to build up the 25-point lead, which included a buzzer-beating three there at the end of the first half. Cameron Simpson able to get the shot off right before the horn sounded, and it was pure right through the bottom of the net to get the lead up to 25. It had been up to 24-25 a couple different times. Much better second quarter there as far as scoring the ball for Central Heights. They were able to get 9 points there in the second quarter, but it continues to be an issue as the head of the half court and the full court traps that were run by Anderson County in that first half made it very difficult on the Vikings to get the ball into the offensive end. They aren't moving the ball very well. They kind of hold on to it from time to time, and it gives the defense an opportunity to come up and set that trap, forcing a lot of turnovers on the Vikings in half number 1. Leading the way for Central Heights in the first half, senior point guard Abby Brown. She has 6. Lily Meyer, she's got 3, and Taryn Compton with 2 for Central Heights. Leading the way for Anderson County, 10 points for Raina Jasper in the first half, 6 points for Brooklyn Kurtz, 5 for Maya Corley, 4 points for Callie Foltz, 3 points each for Mara Lutz, Ellie Pedro, and Cameron Simpson, and 2 points for Katie Schmidt as Anderson County has the 25-point halftime lead, 36-11. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half and a little preview of our second game tonight when the Anderson County boys and Central Heights boys face off. But we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to KOFO High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
This is Casey Brady, Director of Communications for Franklin County with your Franklin County reminders. Car tags and tax renewals are due in the month of February for residents with last names that begin with the letter A. Heavy truck and trailer registrations are also due this month. Commercial vehicle renewals are due March 1st. Tangible personal property tax assessment forms are due to the county appraiser no later than March 15th. Again, this is Casey Brady with Franklin County wishing you a fantastic day.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 103,000 here in Kansas. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
County all over Central Heights here in the girls contest, 36-11 at halftime. Anderson County coming in winners two of their last three at 9-7 on the season. They are currently the 2 seed in the Burlington Sub-State, trailing only Wellsville, who defeated the Bulldogs last night here at Anderson County, 69-55. Central Heights 3-12 on the year. They've lost 3 of their last 4, and they are currently the 6th seed in the Linden Sub-State coming in to tonight's ball game. So they're trying to hold on to at least that 6th seed, not wanting to go up against one of the top. You know, they're still currently sitting here where they play the number 3 seed. They don't want to have to play that top seed, see if they can even push themselves into a higher seed where they might be able to get a home match in that first round of the Sub-State. Right now, currently sitting as going on the road in the first round of the Sub-State in Anderson County. Just percentage points above Osage City, who is 9-8 on the year. Anderson County coming in at 9-7, trying to get that victory that puts them a game ahead of Osage City and still just trailing Wellsville. It's a busy but a fun week for high school basketball for these teams as they got makeup games. 3 games in 5 days for each of these 2 teams. Central Heights and Anderson County playing last night. Both losses yesterday. Play tonight, and then games on Friday evening. Not a whole lot of time for practice, just get to play, and that's just a really fun way to do it when you're in this age. I know that for a fact. But here at halftime, it is Anderson County 36 and Central Heights 11. In our boys matchup tonight, it is Anderson County coming in at 3-14 on the year. They are currently the 7th seed in that same Burlington Sub-State as the Anderson County girls in 3A. Viking boys in Central Heights, they're 5-10, and they currently are the 7th seed also in the Linden Sub-State bracket. So both teams want to try and improve that seeding and see if they can get themselves into a better situation. But we'll have to see what happens once this girls' game comes to an end. Again at halftime, Anderson County 36, Central Heights 11. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready ready for second half action from here at Anderson County High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting our local schools. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at McCoy's Furniture Loft, Pizza Time, Croucher Abstract and Title, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Family Life Chiropractic. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Girls contest, Anderson County on top 36-11. Starters back in for both teams. Guess a couple changes actually for Anderson County. Foltz, Jasper, Kurtz, Corley, and Schmidt on the floor for Anderson County. Abby Brown sitting out to start here in the second half. It's Froggett, Reimer, Higby, Compton, and Meyer on the floor. We've got a whistle and a foul on a loose ball here. Looks like it's going to go against Anderson County. That's going to go on Callie Foltz. It's her second personal foul. It'll be the first team foul of the second half. Higby gets it into Meyer. She'll get it over to Reimer. Now back to Lily Meyer. Around the top of the key, Higby. She has a lane on the baseline, kicks it across. Karen Compton, a look from three, a little bit too short. Nice rebound taken down by Christian. She'll go up, has her shot blocked by Foltz, gets it away quickly to Jasper on the run out. Brandon Jasper dishes off. Kurtz shot up off the glass, rolls around the rim and in, and a lot of contact. Tough shot there by Brooklyn Kurtz. Count the basket there, and she's going to go to the line to shoot one. Taryn Compton picks up the personal foul. It's the third on Taryn. Christian will check out as Abby Brown checks back in for Central Heights. Kurtz, free throw on the way is good. 41-11, the lead is quickly increased up to 30. Brown on the drive, kicks it back out. Haley Reimer with it in the far corner. She'll dribble back out top, hand it off over to Compton. Now to Abby Brown. Brown finds Higby. Higby tries to make a move in the post. Shot up just off the front rim, no good. Rebound Meyer. Kicks it out to Brown. Brown drives to the right, up off the glass, rolls around the rim, no good. Cheyenne Higby with the putback attempt is also no good, and this time Anderson County comes away with the rebound. Corley brings it across, gives it to Jasper. Jasper finds Schmidt wide open under the basket. Easy bucket there for Katie Schmidt. Another basket by Anderson County. Ball to Lily Meyer at the high post. Had it poked away momentarily, able to recover. Vikings working around the top of the key. Pass to Brown a little bit high, but she's able to bring it down. Now Abby Brown drives in, kicks it to Haley Reimer. She's going to drive into the lane. Shot goes up, no good. It was blocked there by Kurtz, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Reimer to the free throw line. The foul is going to be on Kurtz. First foul on Brooklyn Kurtz in the ballgame is the second foul of the half. Reimer's first free throw on the way is good. First point of the night for Haley. Reimer toes the stripe for the second. And the shot on the way is also good. Simpson, Pedro, and Lutz check into the ball game for Anderson County. Corley, Kurtz, and Schmidt will check out. 2-3 zone by Central Heights. Anderson County working it in, gets it out. Jasper has a look at a three, no good. Rebound over into the corner, tracked down by Meyer. She'll give it off to Abby Brown, who will dribble it towards half court. Brown works to her left. It's by the first defender, kicks it in the corner, Compton. She's going to drive. Has it knocked away from her. It's out of bounds, but will stay here with Central Heights as it was partially blocked there by Lutz. Meyer going to trigger the inbounds. Kicks it out top to Taryn Compton. Compton dribbles to her right to Haley Reimer. Now to Lily Meyer, driving in. Just to kick it out to Brown. She's going to go on the drive. Shot up off the glass, no good. Nice rebound brought down by Callie Foltz. To Jasper, who dribbles into the front court. Brown kind of comes out to slow her down. She'll pull up from about 16 feet and hit it anyway. Tough shot there from Raina Jasper. Bucket gives her 12 on the evening. Extends the lead out to 32 at 45-13. Abby Brown driving, shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Abby Brown to the free throw line to shoot two. Going to be the third team foul on the Bulldogs here in the second half. The foul is called against Callie Foltz. It's her third. First free throw by Brown rolls off, no good. Froggett going to check in for Central Heights. Lichtai will check in for Foltz for Anderson County. Second free throw by Abby Brown. This one is good. Abby 5 of 6 now from the free throw line. Ball passed inside to Lichtai. She tries to get it back out, deflected there, but it finds the hands of Jasper. Now to Lutz. Lutz dribbles around, kicks it back out to Jasper. On the drive, little runner, no good, but offensive rebound and the stick back is there. Lichtai gets the bucket, her first two of the evening for Anderson County. Nice offensive rebound and a quick stick back there for Lichtai. Brown on the drive. She'll put it up. Shot up off the rim, no good, but Abby Brown going back to the free throw line. She can make a living there. The way Abby can drive the basketball. Foul's going to be on number 21. That's Lutz, her first personal foul. Already the fourth team foul here in the second half on Anderson County. Brown's free throw is good. Chris John will check in for Cheyenne Higby for Central Heights. Brown toes the stripe for the second. Shot on the way, also good. Abby Brown is a terrific free throw shooter. I've noticed it for the last couple of years. She can drive the ball well, and if she takes advantage of that, can get herself to the line and really put some points on the board. Bulldogs dribbling it around the top of the key. Here's to Simpson. Now to Pedro. Pedro in 15-footer short, no good, but an offensive rebound there for Anderson County. They try to kick it back out top. Abby Brown on the steal. She races the other way. Knocked away by Jasper. Looked like it might have gone off the knee there of Abby Brown, but it will stay here with Central Heights. Official was kind of blocked off from that angle. He looked to his fellow official, who was also blocked off. Nice pass in there, and Froggett goes up, has her shot blocked, comes down with it, and they're going to call her for the traveling violation. That's one of those that I would have thought should have been the jump ball situation, but a turnover will give it to Anderson County, and a 30-second timeout is going to be called here by the Bulldogs. There's 3:29 remaining here in quarter number 3. Anderson County 47 and Central Heights 16. We're going to keep it right here through this timeout. Anderson County led 36-11 at the half, has extended the lead now out to 31 points. Been able to run on Central Heights a few times. They get the defensive rebound, and they look to get it out quickly. Raina Jasper gets out to the wing, and then she looks to push the tempo. Central Heights has not been able, as they've been trying to crash the offensive glass. to get back defensively every time. 2-3, kind of a trapping zone here by Central Heights. Jasper kicks it over to Simpson. Back to Jasper. Now to Pedro along the top of the key. Jasper into the lane, kicks it out. Simpson with the three-pointer on the way is up, and it is good. Cameron Simpson's second three of the evening sends the lead out to 34-50-16. Taryn Compton with it, right wing. Dribble out to the top of the key, give it over to Lily Meyer. Down to the corner to Taylor Christian. Vikings working around the top of the key. Lily Meyer with it between the circles, left wing Compton. Compton waits for a screen, and it's going to be a moving screen called here against Addie Froggett. It'll be her third personal foul. The official score has 4 up on the board. Now they've changed it. It's just Froggett's third personal foul. Now we've got a whistle here, and it's going to be an official as he was double-checking that. Substitution coming in. Bailey Brockus will check into the ball game. She'll replace Haley Reimer. And checking in to the ball game for Anderson County, number 32, Haley Gillespie, her first action of the night. Anderson County trying to get the ball inside, has it poked away by Central Heights. The Vikings come away with it here. Lily Meyer dribbles up the left side, turns, gives it to Froggett. Back to Meyer. Meyer tries to drive in, but nothing there. Shut down by the defense of Anderson County. Getting pass intended, Froggett knocked away. Anderson County quickly going to try to go the other way. Kicked over to Lutz. Lutz takes the three on the left wing. It is up. It is good. First three-point basket of the night from Mara Lutz. Compton drives to the right, kicks it to Brockus, now to Froggett. Addie Froggett going to try and drive, shot blocked and taken away by Anderson County. Simpson pushes it forward, but stolen away by Taryn Compton. A nice job by Central Heights trying to get back. Compton going to go on the drive, goes up, and a whistle and a foul is going to send Taryn Compton to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's the 5th personal foul on the Anderson County Bulldogs here in the second half. Did not see who the foul was credited to. Compton's first free throw a little bit too strong off the back rim, no good. Foltz will check in. She'll replace Pedro. Compton goes the strike for her second. Again, a little bit too strong. Rebound brought down by Foltz. Takes it over to Simpson. Simpson works along the right side. Nobody's coming out to stop her here. She'll back it up and get into the offense for Anderson County. Foltz with it out top, right side to Simpson. Going down inside, and again, stolen away. This time Taylor Christian stepped in front of that. Gives it back to Bailey Brockus, now up to Lily Meyer. Over to Taryn Compton, right side. She tries to drive baseline. Nice job to shut that down. Kicks it out to Bailey Brockus. Three-pointer on the way, just a little bit too short. And the long rebound will go out of bounds and will go back over to Anderson County. 58 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. It's Anderson County 53 and Central Heights 16. Abby Brown checks back into the ballgame to replace Taryn Compton. All over to Callie Foltz. She drives in, now kicks it out to the elbow to Gillespie, who's fouled there by Abby Brown. Tried to poke that one away, but Brown got too much of the wrist. Anderson County's ball underneath its own basket here. Plenty of time. Gets it into Foltz. Kick it out to Simpson. Across to Gillespie. Now to Lutz. She'll take another attempt at a three. No good. But a rebound and a stick back there. It's Gillespie with her first bucket of the ball game. Nice rebound and stick back there. Brown brings it across the timeline with 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Christian to Meyer and now to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Froggett. She's going to drive into the lane. A little bit of a wild shot up there. It looked like it was partially blocked, but they'll say it was last touched by Central Heights. It goes out of bounds back to Anderson County. Simpson coming across the timeline with 11 seconds remaining. Works to her right to Foltz. Back out to Simpson. Now to Lutz. Lutz going to drive baseline. Kind of in a trouble situation there, and Anderson County will not get the shot off. We've reached the end of quarter number 3. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. It's Anderson County 55 and Central Heights 16. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season. Mark your calendar now so you don't miss the 2020 KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, coming March 7th and 8th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. For vendor booth information, email sales@kofo.com or call 785-242-1220.
High school as we get ready for action in quarter number 4. It's the Anderson County Bulldogs 55 and the Central Heights Vikings 44 here in the girls contest. Central Heights has the possession. We open up quarter number 4. Abby Brown brings it across the timeline. Vikings working it around the top of the key. Taylor Christian with it. She'll work to her left and she'll be fouled there as she went for the drive. It'll go against Callie Foltz. That's going to be her 4th personal foul, and that is the 6th team foul, so not shooting yet here for Central Heights. Checking into the ball game, number 00, Sophia Cole, into the ball game here for Anderson County. She'll replace Foltz. Reimer gives it to Christian, now to Bailey Brockus. Brockus going to get it into Christian on the dive, but Christian will have to kick it back out. Brockus will have a look at a 3, just a little bit too short, and the rebound brought down there by Lichtai. She gets it up to Cole. Now over to Simpson along the right side. Good defense getting back there by Central Heights. Shutted that down. Kick over to Simpson. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound is picked up there by Cheyenne Higby. She'll hand off to Abby Brown. Brown will bring it across the timeline. Kicks it over to Christian. Christian down to Brockus. Brockus gets it down to Brown in the block. She turns, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Anderson County. Good idea to get the ball to Abby Brown, and she was starting to the block. It's going to send her to the free throw line. The foul is going to go against Cole, her first. It's the 7th team foul here in the second half, so Abby Brown at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Just a little bit too short there, and a rebound brought down by Lutz. She kicks it over to Simpson, who will bring it across the timeline for Anderson County. Simpson works along the left side. Pass to the right side intended for Cole was a little bit too tall for her, and will go out of bounds and turn it right back over to Central Heights. Meyer going to check into the ballgame. She'll replace Taylor Christian. Abby Brown points to her chin to call out the offensive set for the Vikings. Haley Reimer on the drive baseline. Cut off there, kicks it over. Bailey Brockus jumper no good. Abby Brown chasing after the loose ball rebound. Last touch by Brown. It'll go out of bounds to Anderson County. Good hustle there by Brown. She's just unable to save that as she was trying to tiptoe the end line and get the ball at the same time. That's a tough task for anyone to do. Bulldogs working around the top of the key. Lutz drives along the left baseline. Double team there. tries to kick it out, and a whistle and a 3-second violation going to be called here against Lichtai of Anderson County. So back over to the Vikings. The ball goes. Pass down inside, intended for Cheyenne Higby, poked away there by Anderson County. So we'll stay with Central Heights. Abby Brown to trigger it in. Brown gets it into Cheyenne Higby. Shot up off the glass is good, and a whistle and a foul as Higby's going to go to the free throw line to shoot an and one here. First bucket of the night for Cheyenne. She's got 2 points. Looking to make it 3 here. Clock continues to run with the score differential. Shot by Higby is no good. Rebound brought down by Anderson County. Cole with it along the left wing. Dribbles to the right. Has her pocket pick there. Abby Brown. Nice job by Abby. She's going to take it herself. Go up off the glass. His shot is good. And a quick whistle and a foul here going to be called against Cole once again. Her second. She tried to get back there and see if she could poke it away from Abby Brown as she took it up. But a nice job by Brown to be strong with that one. Compton checks back in. She'll replace Brockus for Central Heights. Free throw by Abby Brown on the way is good. Brown now has 12 points in the ball game. First person in double figures for Central Heights. Corley, left wing, gets it down to Lichtai. Lichtai cross-court pass. She's got it over there to Gillespie. Gillespie shot up no good, and quickly the other way comes Central Heights. Cheyenne Higby has it poked away from behind by Maya Corley. It goes out of bounds. Will stay underneath the basket for Central Heights. Checking into the ball game here, Madeline Hahn now on for Anderson County. She used the entire bench here this evening. A couple people that played last night even haven't played this evening. So a deep bench for Anderson County. Abby Brown on the drive, shot up, no good. She's going to go to the free throw line. The foul is going to go against Hahn. It's her first personal foul. 1-and-1 still here for, that was the 10th team foul, so a 2-shot opportunity for Abby Brown. Makes the first, goes to the line, and a quick shot by Brown is good. Second free throw is a timeout called there by Doug North, just trying to get the clock to stop. They just left it running, though. Hahn gets it over to Cole. Cole being guarded there by Brown. Pass into the corner, intercepted there by Lily Meyer. Thrown ahead, Abby Brown, and she'll put it up off the glass and in. Brown, another bucket there, and a timeout going to be called here by Central Heights. He's going to try and get some substitution timeout. Brockus, Chris John, and Creaky going to check into the ballgame to replace Reimer, Compton, and Reimer, it looks like. Brown, Reimer, and Compton going to check out. Doug North going to tell the younger girls here what to do in this last portion of the ballgame. 55-25 the score. Coach Doug North going to ask the officials. He's like, I tried to get a timeout to stop the clock and maybe get a substitution earlier, but had the opportunity this time. Big smile on his face as he joked with the official about it. Ball is Anderson County's. Minute 44 remaining in the ball game. Cole will get it into Corley. Now back to Cole as she'll take over the point guard duties here for the last minute and a half. Hahn along the right side. Pass back to Cole. To Corley. Corley will work left to right, over to Hahn. Just going to look to the corner there, backdoor cut. Pass there, knocked away, was Gillespie that had it. Lost control, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Anderson County. Is going to send Addie Froggatt to the free throw line. The foul will be on Gillespie. First personal foul on her. We are in the double bonus. So Addie Froggett to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw by Froggett on the way is good. First point for Addie here this evening. She'll take the second now. And it rattles around the rim and in. Addie Froggett 2 for 2 at the stripe. Anderson County pushes across the timeline. Corley, right wing. Takes a little bit of a bump. No call there. Cole and a whistle and a quick another 30-second timeout. And I believe this one's going to be, I don't think there's any need to have substitutions for Anderson County here. 35 and a half seconds remaining. We're going to keep it here through the end of this one. 55-27 the score. Anderson County on top. Looks like Coach Disbro for Anderson County wants to have this younger group of girls that's on the floor right now. Probably must not get as much varsity action, but they're going to get them out onto the floor and kind of work through a offensive set here. Anderson County leading here big. Still a little bit of coaching to be done, maybe for situations here in the last couple weeks and even into the postseason. You definitely want to continue to have your teams ready to go. The official comes over, and Central Heights will come out of their timeout. Axel Roberts checked into the ballgame. Quick inbounds play, and they brought into the ballgame Autumn Ewert for Anderson County. Comes into the ballgame. Central Heights backed away and let Autumn have the shot and the score. And so a good bucket there for the senior to finish up her career here this evening on senior night. And we've got 5 seconds remaining. And a big round of applause as Autumn Ewert stands with the ball to finish up the ball game. Final score tonight from here at Anderson County is going to be Anderson County 57 and Central Heights 27. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and when we come back, we'll get you the totals from here in the girls' contest. You're listening to the high school basketball game of the week on KOFO.com.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts, CarStar, Ottawa Co-op, Kuiken Auctions, and Arvest Bank. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Back here to Anderson County High School, where tonight the Anderson County Bulldogs defeated Central Heights here in the girls varsity contest by a final score of 57-27. With the win, Anderson County improves to 10-7 on the year and currently in the second seed in their Burlington sub-state tournament. With the loss, Central Heights falls to 3-13 on the year. Leading the way for Anderson County here this evening, it was Raina Jasper. She had 12 points, 9 points for Brooklyn Kurtz, 6 points apiece for Mara Lutz and Cameron Simpson, 5 points for Maya Corley, 4 points for Kelly Foltz and Katie Schmidt, 3 points for Ellie Pedro, and 2 points apiece for Abby Lichtai, Haley Gillespie, and Autumn Ewert. And for the 57 points for Anderson County, leading the way for Central Heights, senior Abby Brown. She had 16. 3 points for Lily Meyer, 2 points apiece. Taylor Compton, Haley Reimer, Addie Froggett, and Taylor Christian as they fall to 3-13 on the year with the 57-27 loss here this evening. I appreciate you tuning in for the girls contest. They're going to do the senior awards here for the senior athletes and others at Anderson County High School. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back shortly to bring you the pregame show for the boys contest from here at Anderson County High School. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week basketball broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kramer Pharmacy, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Kansas State Bank. Game of the Week coverage is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. For more information about our next Game of the Week broadcast, log on to the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.